From Hollywood, time once again for Money TV. I'm Don Baillargeon. Thanks for joining us. Money TV is a program all about money and what makes it happen. You know, there are many powerful people in today's world. Powerful people in politics, powerful people in business, powerful people in entertainment, in sports, powerful people in religion. With today's social media technology, it's easy to see how influential certain powerful people are by how many followers, likes, clicks, and shares that these people have or generate. But there is a group of people with more influence than anyone, and this group goes largely unnoticed and is curiously anonymous. This group's not on Twitter. The President of the United States is said to be the world's most powerful person, but his influence has nothing on this group. CEOs like Bill Gates are very powerful indeed, but pale in comparison to this unknown group. George Clooney in Hollywood, LeBron James in sports, Pope Francis in religion, all very powerful people indeed, but none of their opinions on virtually any subject are quoted as often and seemingly followed as much. Each of us has either been subjected to this group's opinion of something. You might even have quoted this group yourself. This mysterious group is collectively known as they. They are an authority on every subject. They know everything about anything. For example, they say an elephant never forgets. Now, I would never think to research the memory proficiency of an elephant, but they said it, so I don't have to. Kind of wish my parents had named me they, because I'd be the presumptive authority on everything. They say don't swim right after eating. They say the best things in life are free. They say love is blind. They say money can't buy happiness. They say love will find a way. Get the idea. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. They say marriages are made in heaven. They say the universe is expanding. They say a little knowledge can be a dangerous thing. They say you witness a miracle looking into the eyes of your child. Now, with all the problems in today's world, wouldn't it be wonderful to harness the immense power of they? Put that power to work and everything would be perfect, because you know what they say. Now, here's something they also say. It's our toll-free number, good from anywhere in the world you're watching the program, 888-259-4449 for free information about our featured guests. When you do call, be sure and be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. Again, toll-free from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449. Be sure and visit us at MoneyTV.net. And please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Well, our first guest this week is joining us direct from Youngstown, Ohio, Mr. William Hartman. Bill is the CEO of a company called Premier Biomedical Incorporated. Their stock symbol is BIEI. Bill, welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Don. It's always a pleasure.
Well, we touched on this subject the last time we spoke, but wanted to get more detail from you. You went to a Sorinex trade show down in South Carolina. I understand was very successful for the company.
It was, Don. It was an enormous success. We met people there from Australia, as far away as Australia, Alaska, all over the country. We picked up probably 25 new distributors there, including the Sorinex people themselves, people that tried our product, absolutely loved it. Just a little presentation here. This product, this is a sample card that we have of our new pain relief products, extra strength pain relief products. We used different color schemes, etc., black, white, and red, to emphasize that we have the most health-producing CBD in the industry. By the way, just a little history for us, just for those who aren't familiar with the company. We were birthed in 2010. That's when we formed the company. 2012, we went public on the OTC index. In 2013, we signed a cooperative research and development agreement with the Army and the University of Texas at El Paso. Worked on PTSD, a cure for PTSD, might I add, that we effected in the laboratory, and breast cancer. We didn't have the money to pursue both, so we pursued breast cancer. We completed in 2014 through 2016 some 162 mice and various experimentations, written up twice by the American Association for Cancer Research, peer-reviewed and approved, and also by the British Journal of Cancer. We fundamentally had to curtail operations because we borrowed so much money that we'd put our stock into sub-penny status. So in February of 2017, we brought out our first CBD pain patch product. It was 50 milligrams, 96 hours of continuous pain relief. By the way, how does CBD work versus other alternatives like opioid pain pills or lidocaine, which can be, by the way, dangerous for the heart and the circulation system? CBD works with the body's own endocannabinoid system. An endocannabinoid system, by the way, in the human body heals naturally, and all we do is supplement what the body is doing naturally. And it not only solves the pain, but it also promotes healing. That's what makes our product better than anyone else. During the course of 2017, we brought out 4 new additional products for a total of 5 products through the end of 2017. In 2018, we began working on our new extra strength products, which, by the way, extra strength, we have 500 milligrams of CBD in our ointment and in our spray, and these products versus competition at 100 or less. And we introduced these products at this Sorinex Summer Strong event. We met people that are rodeo riders, MMA fighters, football coaches, conditioning and strength businesses, and these people are bright, they're entirely educated, and they loved our product. And the sample card that I indicated, this sample card, they tried this product and they were just delighted with it because it worked, and they came back and bought the product and decided they want to become distributors. Where are we going from here? We're a company about action and change. And an opportunity that presents us is, what are we going to do about our stock price? Today, we're working on reverse split. In fact, when I leave this filming, I have to attend a stockholder meeting by telephone, and we're going to effect a reverse stock split that's going to take us into the 50-cent range. And we're just excited about that opportunity, because then we can really get out of this sub-penny ditch that we've been forced into. Next opportunity we have is expanding our product to new customer base. This week, the biggest thing we have on the horizon, and again, this is a company about action, we have a meeting with the Army. And this is at their largest facility, and they've been pre-warned what we're bringing in and why, and their doctors say they're looking forward to it. What's really focusing the energy towards our product is this opioid epidemic that's just killing. 200 people a day are dying from drug overdoses. A study out of West Virginia says that 2/3 of them, in fact, started with opioid pain pills. So this meeting with the Army could take our stock and multiply it by 10 or more. I have a meeting in 2 weeks with the Attorney General of West Virginia, who's now Patrick Morrisey by name. He's now the Republican candidate for U.S. Senate position in the election coming up in the fall. So that's a very, very important meeting, and we're going to seek what we can do legislatively and or in governance to forward our products as an alternative to dangerous opioid pain pills. Going forward, we had an entire team met. We have distributors and dealers. Our national director of sales, in fact, is coordinating meetings with people that have health care responsibility for several thousand elder care facilities. And we're working in the sports arena with Carl Eller, who's on our board of directors, and Dr. Patricio Reyes. Both of these gentlemen are officers. The president, Carl Eller, is the president, and Dr. Reyes is the chief medical officer for the NFL Retired Players Association. So we're working athletics, we're working elder care, we're working on the Army, and our next major challenge is how do we take this product overseas? I have right now some product delivery that we've given to Australia, to Mexico, to Canada, obviously, that's obvious. And we're also working with Europe and Asia. So, Don, we think we have a changing company, positive changes, and we think that what we're going to do is going to make this company, Premier Biomedical, someone to really watch in the year 2018. Just watch how high we can go. And we thank you and your watchers, your customer base that has your program. Again, I urge them to take a good look at Premier Biomedical and just watch everything we're doing.
Well, Bill, that's a tremendous update and progress report on the company. I want to thank you for that eloquent presentation.
Well, thank you, Don. When you turn me loose in front of a camera or a microphone, I have no limits because the story is there, and I just get so excited to tell our story. And I'm just so glad to have this opportunity. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, you made my job much easier.
Okay. All right.
With us now, joining us on the phone, is Mr. Warren Wang. Warren is the CEO of a company called ChineseInvestors.com Incorporated. Their stock symbol CIIX. Warren, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Donald, how are you? Welcome.
Well, we're very pleased to have you back in the program. As I've always said, you exemplify the CEO who's very excited about his company. Tell us what's new since we last spoke.
Well, last week we didn't do the show, but I really want to come to LA, your studio, to tell all the investors and shareholders what's happening now. Currently, I'm in New York. I'm back tomorrow. We are going to launch the Bitcoin Trading Academy 7th of July. Postpone it. The reason is we have a new opening ceremony for our Flushing office. Yesterday, we have a nice ceremony. Yesterday afternoon, we invite the city council, and there are over, nearly close to 60 guests there during the noontime. So that's one exciting thing. Second thing, we are going to launch the Bitcoin Trading Academy live course on the 7th of July. We are also going to promote in Asia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Taipei, bilingual in using the English and Chinese. We will launch the website within 15 days, hopefully by 15th of June. And new website name called BTA168.io. It means Bitcoin Trading Academy 168.io. So we are going to promote in Asia, and hopefully we will launch our Bitcoin trading platform 4th of July. That's our goal. So we kind of a little delay on the Bitcoin Trading Academy, but we definitely will launch our Bitcoin trading platform on the 4th of July, and hopefully we will be the first. It's like when we start launch it, we want to be first test with our investor and clients first. So it's like a little private club type of a Bitcoin trading community. So we only invite our customer using our platform. We don't welcome everyone. We don't open to the public. But the exciting things is on the 4th of July of national holiday here.
Well, it's a remarkable concept, this Bitcoin Trading Academy, because as I've often said on the program, many people know what Bitcoin is. They're familiar with the term. They've heard of cryptocurrency. They've heard of blockchain. But many people don't really know what it's all about. And your Bitcoin Trading Academy is going to basically educate investors to be proficient.
Yes, we will give them a lot of course. Our audience, we try to targeting audience between age 35 to 70 years old. And also, we promise to give our clients better service. We are going to provide live person, live customer account executive, 1-800 number to call, office to walk in, and giving them different training course. For example, what's the basic fundamental, what is wallet, what's the technical analysis, all the course. We will charge like a yearly fee between $300 to $500. Secondly, we will give all the people who open account in Asia, non-U.S. investor, commission-free, zero fee for all the trading activity within certain period. For example, maybe 6 months or 2 years. So we create the first private club type of Bitcoin trading platform in Asia after 4th of July.
Once again, ChineseInvestors.com Incorporated, CIIX. Warren, tremendous update. Lots of information. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Donald.
Have you heard the news? There's only one flat-fee news distribution network on the market. It's called AccessWire, and it's exclusively from Issuer Direct. Any day, anytime, the AccessWire News Network can deliver your press release to more than 1,500 media outlets in 98 countries. AccessWire also delivers real-time engagement analytics. You will learn who read and shared your press release and more. Best news of all, getting started is easy. Visit accesswire.com and extend your company's news reach today.
The problem is your credit score. Unsure what your credit score is? Call the Advocacy Network, 321-947-3220. Talk to Carl. He can help you regain your financial independence. Change your life today. 321-947-3220. Talk to Carl.
Have you heard the news? There's only one flat-fee news distribution network on the market. It's called AccessWire, and it's exclusively from Issuer Direct. Any day, anytime, the AccessWire News Network can deliver your press release to more than 1,500 media outlets in 98 countries. AccessWire also delivers real-time engagement analytics. You will learn who read and shared your press release and more. Best news of all, getting started is easy. Visit accesswire.com and extend your company's news reach today.
We are back. Thanks for staying with us, and joined in the studio now by John Hollister. John is the CEO of Imaging3 Incorporated, IGNG is the stock symbol. John, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Don, always great to be here.
We're really happy to be reinitiating coverage of the company and be talking about your amazing story some more over the next several weeks. Now, we were talking about the Dominion 3 device, the medical imaging device. How does it do the things that it does?
You know, it really is a remarkable breakthrough technology in that it's a fluoroscope, which in imaging, you have low radiation emitters like the fluoroscopes. The radiation sources are relatively modest amount of energy. These are the standard C-arms that you see often in surgical settings, in emergency rooms. Our device is a little different, though, in that the radiation source actually, rather than just being in two different positions. So typically a C-arm will take its first image from 12 o'clock, and then be moved over and take a second image from 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And those two views create an image. That's the standard in the practice today. The Dominion actually is different in that the radiation source travels 360 degrees in a full circle around the target, you know, your wrist, for instance. Right. And in that time, it's actually taking an image. We can adjust it, but typically every degree. So it could be 360. In fact, what we typically do is just take 180 images in 180 degrees in 1 second. Wow. And those 180 degrees those images are put through a very complicated algorithm that then assembles a three-dimensional object, and then that object is presented to us on a screen that a practitioner can look at. What's unique about what the Dominion does is it can actually present 2D like an X-ray, just an image. So if you think of the bone that everybody's seen in X-ray in their life, it's just that, but 180 of them, so that the radiologist or the physician or the nurse can look at which angle they want to see. How does the break look? How is it healing? They can do that with very low radiation in 1 second.
And what's amazing too is you can take that particular image as you described it and slice it up and change it around to look into very specific areas that you're trying to diagnose.
Exactly, and so it's what makes us so unique in that, or this device so unique, is that you can do it in 2D, as I described, or you can actually look at it in three-dimensional, so you can rotate that, and you can rotate that around, and you can also slice it like you do with the CT, so you can actually look interior. So for instance, and you can look on our website and look inside of the jaw, and there's a cavity inside of the jaw where there's bone marrow. So a physician could actually look inside, or you could rotate the head and look at the teeth from the back, which makes it a very novel product. Further, it's literally 150 pounds or so, or will be. It runs on wheels. It doesn't have to have 300 or 400 pounds of batteries that tote around, and can plug into household current. So you could imagine it in any clinic. You could imagine it in small towns where you don't have access to a CT. Remember, CTs require a big room that cost a couple of $1 million that have lead lining. This rolls around, it emits very low radiation and could be anywhere, and give a CT-like image from a fluoroscope. It could be in a little small village in sub-Saharan Africa. It could be in a Humvee in a battlefield. So if a soldier was unfortunately hit by shrapnel from an IED, you could immediately in 1 second image where exactly three-dimensionally the shrapnel is in the body.
Now, healthcare practitioners must be chomping at the bit for this thing to come on the market.
Yeah, we announced a scientific advisory board, and two incredible radiologists joined our board, and they are very active in clinics where they own the clinics, and they said there's nothing that does what this does. They want one in their clinic immediately. So hopefully sometime next year we'll be able to find one in their clinic.
Well, now, I know that you're very big on team building. Is this something that you've been doing as you accelerate towards FDA approval? Tell us about some of your team members. Yeah,
so one of the groups I hadn't spoken about, there's so many potential commercial applications of this product. It can be used in so many different settings. And that's a problem for us because we really need to focus on what does that final product look like, and that should match what the expectations of that space, that clinic, or along the sides of a football stadium in the blue tent when an athlete gets hurt. What product do we want to launch with? What should it look like? Frankly, what should its capabilities be? So we've enlisted the help of a group called Halteris and Associates. They're up in the Bay Area. They are veterans of the healthcare industry, diagnostics in particular, and they do all sorts of interesting projects. And they've been doing projects, for instance, for the Gates Foundation around the world. They were so intrigued about the potential of this device in lots of the different settings. They're also intrigued by the accumulation of data that we could amass as we're doing procedures, and then learning from those. So you learn from what the device is doing. So really excited, and what they're helping us with is a commercial evaluation of which of those many opportunities are the ones we really should focus on first, which is really a critical step for us, and we hope to be able to finish that in the next couple of months.
Speaking of learning, I'm really looking forward to learning more about the company as we reinitiate coverage of the company. We'll be talking to you several times over the next few weeks. Once again, Imaging 3, IGNG. John, it's a fascinating company. Thanks so much for joining us once again.
Thanks, Don. Really appreciate it.
Joining us now on the phone is Will Ralston. Will's the president of Single Point Incorporated. SING is their stock symbol. Will, welcome back to the program.
Hey, Don. Thanks for having me.
Well, I know things are exciting because things are always exciting with Sing. What's new since we last spoke?
Well, I mean, we're really just on a roll here. The Form 10 is just so close to getting finalized. We're making some final tweaks and edits, and we're on the 1 yard line here. I can't really stress that enough, is that this has been as you know, a long time coming, a lot of time, a lot of effort, money put into this, and we're getting there. This has been a long time of us reviewing everything from essentially the inception of the company and going through and saying, okay, here's this, here's that. And to put that all together in a document to be able to disclose everything we've done is just so exciting, because that's going to just give more transparency and more confidence, we believe, to our shareholders, and continue to increase the transparency and legitimacy of the company.
That's remarkable. Now, you anticipate this to be filed the next week, 2 weeks or so?
Yeah, exactly. We've done the auditors have reviewed it. They've made their comments. I've corrected those comments that they've asked for, and now we're just putting the bow on it to make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted.
Well, let's catch up on a few other things. How about the Kevin Harrington campaign? What's the progress there?
Well, the commercial is officially done. We got the disclaimers back yesterday, so that is ready to launch. And so very exciting news there, because now that the commercial is ready to go, we've finished up some beta testing on the actual wallet itself. Now we'll move to do some security measures to ensure safety and security, and we'll be able to go ahead and launch that commercial. So we're paralleling that with getting some approvals. We already have one approval from a major national news network, and we're sending it to others. So we're tying that up as well. And as you can probably tell, there's a lot of things coming together here all at once. So we're excited for this summer and feel that this momentum is really going to carry forward.
Well, get us a copy of it too, because we'd love to air it on the program.
Absolutely.
Now, I know there's about 2 or 3 acquisitions that are in various stages of negotiation. Any progress to report there?
Yeah, we're going through due diligence on one. The other that's here in Phoenix as well. We're in agreement. We're moving to do the deal. There's just some, things that we need to tie up first here from the Form 10 standpoint, really, and then we'll be able to go ahead and fully close that.
Now, what else is new at the company since we last spoke? Because I know there's a lot of things going on.
Well, I think that another thing that's really important to keep in mind is that we're still making and releasing the last mile application, which is the delivery application, specifically geared towards cannabis dispensaries, but really can be used by any business that needs a last mile delivery solution to help with that efficiency. So we've got multiple customers on right now that are beta testing it, giving us feedback, and we expect to launch that into full production here in the next couple weeks. So that's 3 really big things for the company: the commercial, the wallet, and last mile, all coming out at the same time. And we're just going to be pushing as hard as we can to really make these things viable and successful.
The company is Single Point Incorporated, SING. We're talking with their president, Will Ralston. Will, it's always so exciting to talk to you and Greg, the CEO of the company, because there's always something going on. So as you say, go sing. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Don, and go sing.
Well, this week in the Money Wrap radio program, we're going to talk about Trump's indication that he can pardon himself and other Trumpisms as we go along. To find a radio station near you, to listen online, go to the website moneywrap.com. Call us right now, toll free from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449, for free information about our featured guests. When you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. It is free. It's an email publication, so we will need your email address. Again, toll free from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449. Be sure and visit us at MoneyTV.net. And please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. That's our program this week. As always, we'll be back next week. Thanks so much for joining us.